welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. Unrivaled has 2 weekends under its belt, and I want to take a look at how Napheesa Collier, co-founder of the league, matches up against Breanna Stewart, the other co-founder of the league. For Unrivaled, Napheesa plays for the Lunar Owls and Breanna plays for the Mist. The Mist has yet to win a game, remains in the defeated column. But I got to tell you, this Napheesa Collier is something to watch. Really has a game that is so silky smooth. Like, her nickname should be something like Silk. I used to have a player when I first started coaching who could shoot the three, and I just called her Silk. Napheesa Collier doesn't just shoot the three. She plays incredible defense, as we know. She shoots the three. Yes. She takes it to the basket. Yes. She has that patented fadeaway shot. She just is smooth. And the thing about her is she just does it all effortlessly, it seems. One of the things you'll hear me say often during the live streams is her talent is understated because it's so like she can drop a plethora of points on a person, on a team, I should say. And then you don't realize it. She's just doing the work, dropping in shots. And then you look at the box score and you're like, oh my goodness, like homegirl's got like 37 points. It's just phenomenal. So she's Silk. She could be called, we've heard this nickname out there before about athletes, like the quiet assassin or the silent assassin. That's what I mean. It's so like understated. And then it's like, she just killing you metaphorically in such a quiet way. There's no big, loud, obnoxious anything. Although I would like to see a little bit more of that, maybe. Not obnoxious, but she just, it's like no reaction. And she's just chill. She's got ice water in her veins. I'm pouring out all these cliches, but it's true. Breanna Stewart, she's got an array of moves. She scores an array of ways. I'm not as impressed with her, and she hasn't been able to get her team over the hump. So it's interesting, the juxtaposition here. You've got Napheesa Collier, one of the founders. Her team is undefeated. Nobody's been able to beat them. And then you've got the other co-founder, Breanna Stewart, and no one's been able to not beat them. So it's just kind of like, wow, look at that side by side. And so we're going to look more at these two side by side. And also Breanna Stewart, I'm trying to get, like, is maybe the free throw in her head like the layups are in Angel Reese's head? See my video from yesterday about Angel Reese if you didn't see it. But before I show you their stats and how they match up, I'm going to show you fourth quarter. Breanna Stewart, remember, they haven't won a game. This was on Saturday night. And she's got the opportunity to take her team over the top. If you don't know the rules, in the fourth quarter, they don't play timed quarters. They add, it's a winning score. So whoever had the most points going into the fourth quarter, which team, they add 11 to that. And then whoever reaches first wins. And sometimes it's just like, it could be anybody's game because they pick up the pace. It's interesting. So in this case, Breanna Stewart had an opportunity to take her team up one. A team desperately needs a win. And this is what we saw.
Lead back to Rose. Both squads hungry for the first win of the season. How about Mist battling on the second day of a back-to-back? The co-founder wants a win. She is fouled. Stewart is going to the line. where she is 0 for 1 today.
This continues to take advantage of the switches by Rose, and you see the mismatches on the inside, utilizing their size. Chelsea Gray battling on the instance of that possession, but Breanna Stewart is a lot to handle when she gets that deep in the paint.
A career 84% free throw shooter in 8 professional seasons. 0 for 2 now, Breanna Stewart.
Let me just insert here the way they do it in Unrivaled. You get 1 free throw if you were shooting a 2, but that free throw is worth 2 points. So Breanna Stewart could have put her team up 1 if she had made this free throw.
In 8 professional seasons. 0 for 2 now.
Kind of reminds me of the WNBA Finals, Game 1 at home in New York. Breanna Stewart goes to the line, has an opportunity to seal the win, and this is what we saw.
For the lead.
So, again, is that in her head? Big time players make big time plays. All right, let's take a look at these 2 players side by side in Unrivaled. The same 2 players, by the way, I should have said before, the same 2 players who were matched up against each other in the finals of the WNBA. And Breanna Stewart, with some help from the officials, I might add, although some would say the Lynx got a little help also in the finals, whatever the case may be, the New York Liberty first championship. I'm over here on Unrivaled's website. I'm on the page that gives 2025 player stats, and you will see that co-founder Napheesa Collier is the number 1 scorer, and this is points per game. She's number 1 of 35 players who have scored. Let's see where the other co-founder is. Breanna Stewart. Is she 2? Is she 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No. Well, there she is. Number 10, Breanna Stewart, who has played 4 games to Napheesa Collier's 3 games. Napheesa Collier has played 18.3 minutes per game, and she has 31.7 points. 18.3 minutes, 31.7 points per game. Yeah, y'all heard what I said. Points per game. Napheesa Collier. She had 37 in her last game. And then we go down number 10 to Breanna Stewart, and she has 14.8 minutes per game. Again, 14.8 to Napheesa's 18.3. 14.8 points per game, and she has 17.5 points per game. So Breanna Stewart, 17.5 points per game to Napheesa Collier, 18.3 minutes, 31.7 points. 18.3 minutes, 31.7 points for Napheesa, and 14.8 minutes and 17.5 for Breanna Stewart. So with a few more minutes, Breanna Stewart has quite a bit more points than Breanna Stewart. And as far as rebounding, Napheesa Collier, 11.7 rebounds per game. Breanna Stewart, 11.8. So she's got her there. It's obviously basically the same. Assists, Napheesa with 4.0 assists per game. Breanna Stewart with 2.5 assists per game. Steals, Napheesa Collier, 2 steals a game. Breanna Stewart, 1.3 per game. Blocks, pretty much the same, 0.7 for Napheesa. Breanna Stewart has 0 points. Where are we? 0.8. So that's rather close too. Turnovers, Napheesa Collier, 1.3. Breanna Stewart, 2.02 turnovers per game. Fouls, Napheesa with 3 a game, and Breanna Stewart with only 1.8 fouls per game. But Napheesa Collier is just I mean, she's just smooth. She's just silk. She is, shall we say, amazing. and likable. And that's an incredible combination in the WNBA, to be an absolute amazing player and to be incredibly likable. As we talked about at the end of during the playoffs of the 2024 WNBA season, I'm like, only person who could make me be cheering for Minnesota Lynx, coached by Cheryl Reeve, is Napheesa Collier. So the two founders, head to head, obviously Napheesa heads and shoulders above Breanna Stewart. Let's just look at some highlights of Napheesa Collier in Saturday night's game, in which Napheesa's Lunar Owls took on the Phantom. And I'm over at Women's Hoops Network for this footage, and we can see right here, Napheesa Collier went off for 37 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 5 of 7 3-pointers made, and 13 for 17 from the field. Wow. I'm just going to leave it at wow. Let's get to the highlights. Excuse my voice not being clear here while I try to interject my commentary during the highlights you're about to see.
Followed by Phantom. That's 5, so that means a free throw day. Sabali now 8 of 14 in 3 games at Unrivaled. Collier, that's a good look by Natasha Cloud. We have 2 really fun point guards in this matchup. Collier have to go overseas. She hasn't really thought of the idea of going overseas, and Skylar has never really had to do that either. Really loves what's going on here in Miami.
It's out for the assist for
Gray, book it. So insightful. Skylar Diggins-Smith loves Courtney Williams for
I'll just take this for you. That's who goes in the garden.
Great teammate. Feeding Fee. The mid-range pull-up. That's her bread and butter. Long board to Collier. Comes up with it. How'd she do that? Napheesa Collier. Katie Lou Sangelson. Natisha Heidemann on a relief player contract. Katie Lou for 3, deflected by
of actions of free-throw play and also drawing up plays.
Roll.
Bounce pass by Diggins-Smith.
It out.
Kick it. Gray.
Alicia Gray again.
Book it. To play in the second quarter. 7-minute quarters in Unrivaled and untimed fourth quarter as Collier steps through.
Inside position if in the event there was a rebound. It's small things like
that. Nobody in front of me. Hey, I gotta say right there, she didn't call bank on that, but she'll take it anyway. And she didn't call bank on that for sure, but the bank was open on Saturday night. There it is again.
Rebound. It's small things like that.
V4. Collier staying low defensively. Got the hands in post. Diggins-Smith directs traffic. Into Collier. Backing down Cloud. Fall-away jumper. That's her bread.
The basket a little bit more.
Gray slings it. Collier hits. 16-point lead for Lunar Owls. That's the nail. Diggins-Smith, the feed, the rest.
Okay.
Collier.
I just go to the
right.
She was a killer.
The pros for 6 years. Cloud denied at the rim by Fee. Queen Fee's thrown, laying it in on the other end. 82 is the winning score.
Green.
Great thought about it. Collier,
and sweat.
No hesitation.
All came within the flow of how they're playing. Back in 15
Give it back and I'll shoot it.
Again?
Take that.
Did somebody say, wait a minute, let me back that up. Did somebody say 37 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 5 of 7 3-pointers made, and 13 for 17 field goals? Yeah, I think they did. Napheesa Collier. Hey, it's the tale of 2 co-founders in Unrivaled. Kudos to them for coming together and creating something they wanted to see. So it's only fair that we say, hey, let's take a look at how the 2 are faring one against the other. Clearly, Napheesa Collier, and her game is just, again, silky. She's silk. She's the quiet assassin. She's the ice water in her veins. Sister, she's just understated, but she does it all. Breanna Stewart, you got to be hitting those free throws when games are on the line. You got to get it done. All right, everybody, what are your thoughts tonight? I got to make a decision because there is Unrivaled again, because obviously Unrivaled plays Monday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. Tonight, the Vinyl, that is where Leah Boston plays, they take on Napheesa Collier's Lunar Owls. And again, Lunar Owls has not lost a game. Vinyl has lost one game. And then we've got Rose, that's Lexi Hall, who took care of business her last game. Angel Reese plays for Rose also. And they take on the undefeated Laces. And we got Kate Martin there. So am I going to do that? Or am I going to do South Carolina versus Tennessee? Y'all know I'll always remember and love the late Coach Pat Summitt. So I got some decisions to make. Can I possibly go live and have two TVs going at the same time? I don't know. We'll see. Hope you're hanging with me wherever I'm hanging. And I will catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.